Hey guys, welcome to the Start Your Fashion Business channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm the host of this channel. If you want to learn about all things fashion business, then you have come to the right place. If you are new around here, I want to give you a warm welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my new videos. So, as you may know, I'm a sustainable brand owner and an ethical garment producer, and I'm also a fashion business coach. I've been in the fashion industry for over 12 years, if not longer, and I wanted to start this channel so that I can share with you my tips as well as my journey so that it can help you build a successful fashion business. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about why fashion brands should enter Web3. I think you guys know that I've been talking a lot lately about fashion metaverse fashion, all that stuff, especially if you followed me on my personal Instagram or even at Start Your Fashion Business. I've been talking about this a lot lately and I've been predicting it to be a trend, not just for 2022, but beyond. So in this video, I want to chat a little bit about that and kind of clarify what all of this means, especially if you are starting a fashion brand, or maybe you already have a brand, but you're looking for another way to market your brand and connect with a new audience. So I think it's really important for all founders to always be in the loop and be aware of what technologies that can influence or that you can implement on your fashion brand. All right, so before we dive in, let's clarify what is Web3. So Web 1, you can think about it as a catalog, back in the 90s. Maybe if you're as old as me, I used to order Delia's catalogs, and even like Victoria's Secret, they would send actual paper catalogs in the mail, and you could, flip through these catalogs and then send them back what you want to order. So that is Web 1, where essentially you as the user can only view. And then came Web 2, and Web 2 is a little bit different. Web 2 is the social media platforms that you know now. So, let's say Instagram, even, blogs. Web 2 is where you can read, but you can also write. So you as the user can contribute and write your content or, participate in that process. So by participating, I mean transacting in one way or another. Like for instance, on my YouTube channel, I can post this video and participate in that sense. Now, Web3 is a little bit more interesting because it sits on blockchain technology and it has the ability to be a full open system so all of us can participate. Now, doesn't that sound exciting? Web3 enables ownership economy, so everybody involved can win. So what does this mean for you if you are a brand owner, or if you are, let's say, an artist or a creative, or you're just a fan of the brand? I mean, it can mean so many things. It means that you can participate and be able to monetize from that participation or benefit from it in one way or another. So I'm not going to dive into what blockchain means and all of that stuff because this channel is about fashion and it's not a crypto channel, but blockchain is basically the backbone of it all. It's the backbone of crypto and the backbone of Web3. So if you think of Web 2, companies like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, that's all on a centralized server. So if you are on Instagram and you're an influencer and one day you log on and your Instagram is wiped and you can't get it back, which a lot of people actually, that happened to them. It happened to me also last December where I logged in and my Instagram was deactivated. Thankfully, of course, I got it back, but how scary is that if that was your livelihood? And I mean, for many influencers, that is their livelihood because that's their business. So if that gets pulled from under you and you don't have access to that anymore, then, I mean, that's scary. So with Web3, it's different because no company owns it. It's on a decentralized server, and therefore, it's the future. And I've been talking a lot about the future of fashion, especially the fashion NFT aspect of this on my Twitter. So I'm going to pop that below. If you guys are on Twitter and you're interested in these talks, I'm actually hosting a lot of Twitter spaces there lately. So definitely check it out because I'm diving head first into this entire space and I'm sharing it with you here on this YouTube channel. But of course, as you know, Twitter is where you'll get fresh content. So, with my YouTube, I'm dropping a video once a week. So if you want to stay up to date, follow me there and also follow me on my Instagram. Okay, so let's not get sidetracked. So why should brands enter Web3, or why should you, whoever you are watching this, whether you're an influencer, a content creator, a photographer, a model, somebody that wants to start a brand, maybe you're a mom and you have a brand, or I don't know, whoever it is that you are, first of all, thank you so much for watching my channel and I really hope that you enjoyed it. So make sure to smash the like button so that I know that you like this type of content. But basically, the reason why I think everybody should enter Web3 now is because it is the new internet. And like I mentioned earlier, everybody can benefit from it. So how does that work? Web3 is about community. And I'm going to show you a video by Alexis Ren. Now, if you don't know who she is, then you have been living under a rock. But even she says that community is basically the most important thing. And I think for those of you that have a brand or you're building a brand, you know what an asset your community is, because your community are your loyal fans. They're the people that buy from you. They're your brand supporters. So you want to make sure that you have a good relationship and a good connection with your community. So first of all, guys, this is my new Instagram for my brand because, of course, I'm taking my brand into Web3, but I will tell you guys more about that shortly. But let's watch this video where Alexis Ren talks about community.
You've heard the buzzword, you've heard it in the NFT world, or as they would like to call it, the Metaverse. Regardless of that world, even though it will help this, communities is something I have been learning. As much as I love that we can talk and express our thoughts and all of these things on social media, it's not good for our mental health because you guys don't fucking know me. You don't know anyone who you're watching, but you feel like you do, or you feel entitled that you know this person. And with communities, you actually know the person. With social media and Instagram specifically, well, in all of them, they have a very God complex way of sharing yourself. But in communities, it's about everyone that creates the value, as opposed to just one person being the God and then everyone following them, like Instagram. Social media doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to me, and I'm sure it doesn't feel very good to you. It's helpful, but I get anxiety the second I think about social media, because as much as we try to make it real, it's just not anymore. And as Web3 is growing and the Metaverse, the blockchain is going to decentralize everything so that we can actually be these communities. It's very exciting. It just looks really fucking weird right now, but I promise you guys it's going to be really cool. Especially when these communities transfer into real life communities. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a fucking village. So I guess I'm saying all of this, one, to just rant about it, and two, like, this is something you guys should look into. Not because it's the wave, but it's just better for us. It's a more spiritual way of connecting. So either start your own community or hop into one that you would love to be a part of.
So yes, guys, it's not just the wave, but it's actually something that is going to replace the way that brands are connecting with their audience now, because the way that we're doing it now, we're relying on Instagram, but if Instagram shuts down or takes away your account, where is your community going to connect with you? So I completely think that this is so important to be aware of, whether you are starting a brand or you have a brand, or maybe you're an influencer. Build your community, or like what Alexis Ren said, hop in one. And if you are a sustainable fashion lover and you want to learn more about how this can apply into a sustainable fashion brand, then I want to invite you into my community, because I'm taking my brand into Web3 and we're calling it TIALS.World. And in TIALS.World, it's basically the place where we merge community, sustainability, and Web3 all in one place. So let me show you guys, because, we're shilling here, that's fine, right? So TIALS.World is the continuation of our Web2 brand, This Is a Love Song, and basically it's created to empower women, because This Is a Love Song was also created to empower women, but the women that wear the clothes and the women that make the clothes. Now we want to take it a step further by empowering you to create the clothes with us and to collaborate with the creators to make a difference in sustainable fashion. We're gonna make fashion more intentional, and therefore we will be minimizing waste. So in TIALS.World, you are the designer, the investor, the wearer, and the change maker. It is the place where we merge creativity, community, and sustainability together to bring you the first made-to-order, sustainable, and ethical fashion brand in Web3. So our mission is to empower you, the community, to be part of writing our next chapter. And our initial mission is to onboard you into Web3 first, because this is important. If you're watching this and you're like, wait, I still don't know what Web3 is, like this is a whole new world, I feel overwhelmed, I don't know where to begin, don't worry, we've got you. This is why we've opened up our Discord, because our first goal is to create a safe space for those that don't know what the hell Web3 is. And there's a lot of things that you have to familiarize yourself with. And it is the wild, wild west right now. So it is an exciting time to enter Web3. But with that being said, you got to stay safe. And therefore, we have TIALS.World, because it is the place for anybody that's new to feel like they can go there and ask questions and get that support. So then you can have all the fun you want in Web3 and be fully onboarded. So I'm actually doing some onboarding events this month where we will go over setting up your crypto wallet, what an NFT is, and all of those basic questions, which are important questions. So again, if this is something that you're interested in learning, join our Discord, and it's going to definitely be focused on sustainable fashion too. So later down the line, we're of course going to have our NFT collection, so it pays to show up early. And I'll pop the link below if you do want to join. And the first Discord members will also get an OG role, which will unlock special benefits. So this is for you if you want to join. It's because you love sustainable fashion. Maybe you're an influencer or a content creator, you're a fashion entrepreneur or designer, or maybe you dream of having your own fashion brand and you want to learn about Web3 in a safe space, or you love a brand, This Is a Love Song, and you want to be part of an awesome community and the next fashion revolution. So whether you are a designer and you want to, let's say, get your designs funded, this can happen in TIALS.World. Or maybe you need help because you want to start a brand. We're going to have resources there where we're going to teach you how to do that. And it's the place where you're going to be able to connect all of these dots. And it's all about community, guys. And this is really why I want to tell you why Web3 is important. Because if you are starting a brand, or if you are your own personal brand, it's important to have that connection with your community. Community is the new asset. It's your brand asset, because without it, you're not going to have a brand. So if you have any questions, guys, pop them below, because I understand if this can be confusing, but I am going to be making more content about this too. So don't you worry. That's why I subscribed to this channel. And like I said, join the Discord. You can ask me questions there, because it's literally where I hang out. And I'll show you guys how that looks like, because Discord is super exciting. You can talk directly with the founders and be part of the conversation. So as you can see here, when you join our Discord, you're going to have to go through this whole entire thing and make sure you unlock the world emoji, because then you get access to all of these servers. And we're having so much fun here, honestly. Like, the conversations are so real, and literally, you know, it doesn't matter what stage you're in or why you're there. If you love sustainable fashion and you're just curious about Web3 and how this can apply to you, then definitely come hang out there and we'll write this together. So guys, I hope this clarifies a little bit because, like I said, there's a lot to discuss. And all I want to urge you, I guess, if you can have one takeaway from this video, is the fact that Web3 is not going to go anywhere. So it's important to actually start learning about it and figure out how you can implement it in your life or in your business, because it is the new wave, but it's still early. So not many people know about it yet. But imagine it to be like the early 2000s when I think Facebook started then. Nobody really thought that, hey, we're going to be like posting photos on Instagram and start monetizing that. Like, it created a whole new industry. And this is what's going to happen with Web3. So if you're watching this, you're really early, and hopefully I see you guys in the Discord. Check out the link below, and don't forget to like this video as well and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any alpha. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you next week.